Decide the 4-4A championship. Haskell has never won a conference title, and Lamar hasn't won a conference title since 2008. And down in southeast Arkansas, Crossett's at Warren. The Lumberjacks have beat Crossett 10 of the past 11 seasons.
We'll go to the fourth quarter, classes 3A, 2A, and 8-man football when the America's Car-Mart Football Report returns.
All right, David, getting a little closer to kickoff. I'm Chad Hooten for America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road. It's America's Car-Mart, and they will do all they can to keep you on the road. America's Car-Mart makes it easy to buy. They offer affordable, quality vehicles, low down payments, plus optional service contracts to offer a little peace of mind. And if you're credit challenged, America's Car-Mart is the place for you. Affordable used vehicles with low down payments, flexible payment plans. It's America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road. And coming up next, it's more of the America's Car-Mart Football Report.
Exciting news for Arkansas students. Our team at the Arkansas Division of Higher Education has been hard at work to improve your scholarship application experience. So starting after October 1st, you will no longer log on to the universal application to apply for and manage your scholarship applications. Instead, you will be going to SAMS, our scholarship application management system. Don't worry though, our team of financial aid experts will be there to help you navigate our revamped application process. So go ahead and start researching your financial aid options now at sams.adhe.edu.
Don't miss the return of Nighthawk Athletics this fall at National Park College in Hot Springs. With baseball, softball, cross country, men and women's basketball, and newly added men and women's soccer, Nighthawk Nation has something for every sports fan in the Spa City. Cheer on the Nighthawks this season as NPC competes for an NJCAA Region 2 championship and continues to make sports history here in Hot Springs. For more information, visit np.edu/athletics. Get 'em Hawks!
Friday night football sometimes means Friday night injury. For the fourth season in a row, the Arkansas children's team is available to get your athletes the immediate treatment they need. From pulled hamstrings to torn ACLs, sports medicine specialists and orthopedic surgeons are available from 10 to midnight at the Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. All through the regular season, Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. No appointment necessary.
The all-new Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility. Our certified repair professionals can get you a free estimate in less than 15 minutes and even do same-day repairs. We offer loaner vehicles and flexible payment plans through Sunbit. Open 24/7 online. Go to cowboycbg.com to schedule an appointment today. Let us show you why we're the hardest-working team in the business. Cowboy Collision and Customs in Heber Springs.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Dr. Jan Sharp at Heber Springs Clinic, North Arkansas Tire, Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, Heber Springs Eye Care, Judy King School of Dance, Sonic, Cleveland County Memorial Gardens, Affordable Air, Tubby Tees, and Visual Identity. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Back on the America's Car-Mart Football Report to look at Class 3A. Here are the rankings on Hootens.com, and the top five are the same from a week ago. Number 1 is Prescott, then Boonville at 2. The Rising Wildcats unbeaten at number 3. Then Charleston at 4. Melbourne is 5th. Now some changes as Camden Harmony Grove moves up 1 spot to number 6 after beating Drew Central. Lavaca is unbeaten 4-0 and up 10 spots to number 7 this week. Hoxie is 8th, Fordyce 9th, and at number 10, Mansfield, the Tigers are giving up only 7 points a game. Let's run through the picks now in the 3A. And in the 1-3As, we start in the northwest part of the state and move our way eastward. Second-ranked Boonville is home and a favorite over West Fork. Hootens.com likes 4th-ranked Charleston in a blowout at home against Cedarville. 7th-ranked Lavaca is the pick at Hackett. And 10th-ranked Mansfield should beat Greenland at Mansfield. This one could be close. Now to the 2-3A, where 5th-ranked Melbourne is traveling to Yellville Summit. And the Bearcats are road favorites there. Hootens.com picks Newport at Salem. Perryville is a home favorite over Atkins. And Quitman plays England at a Class 2A, obviously a non-conference game there. Quitman, the favorite. In the 3-3A, 8th-ranked Hoxie going to Palestine Wheatley. Hootens.com likes Hoxie big. Osceola at home, a favorite over Piggott. Manila is the pick at Corning. So, Barry Grooms, join us again to tell us about these conferences in Class 3A.
Well, David, Newport at Salem should be a pretty good game. Newport beat Quitman last week by 18 points, but Salem's defense has given up just 12 points a game this season.
Let's move on now to the 4-3A. Magnet Cove playing at home is a favorite over Two Rivers. Hootens.com is going with Glen Rose at Jesseville, and Bismarck at home over Paris in what could be a big margin. To the 5-3A now, number 1 Prescott should win easily at home against Junction City. Horatio plays at Falk, playing its first game in a month, and the Lions are underdogs at Falk. To the 6-3A, a big margin expected as 6th-ranked Camden Harmony Grove is at home against Dollaway, and Harmony Grove, the big favorite there. 9th-ranked Fordyce is the pick at home against Drew Central, and Hootens.com is going with Barton at Lake Village. Barry?
South Arkansas Drew Central's at Fordyce. Drew Central hung with Camden Harmony Grove last week. Fordyce escaped Barton with a 1-point win. Barton's got a good passing attack, though, and Fordyce should be able to run the ball very effectively.
All right, to Class 2A now. Let's run down the rankings. The top 5 are the same on Hootens.com from last week. Number 1 is Hazen. Number 2, East Poinsett County. And number 3 is Mark Tree. All of those top 3 teams are 4-0. Bigelow is 4-1 at number 4. Mount Ida is 5th, and 6th is unbeaten Carlisle, 4-0 after the Bison won just 1 game a year ago. Derricks is 7th, followed by Hector, up 2 spots to number 8. Mineral Springs cracks the top 10 at number 9. They're in it for the first time this year. And Episcopal is down 1 spot after an off week. Now let's run through the picks. In the 1-2A, number 8 Hector welcomes Conway Christian. Hootens.com likes the Wildcats. Mountainburg is a home favorite over Decatur. And Hootens.com is going with Magazine at home against Johnson County Westside. Now to the 2-2A, where second-ranked East Poinsett County welcomes the McCrory Jaguars. Hootens.com picking EPC at home. Number 3, Mark Tree is a road favorite at Earl. Clarendon is the pick at Cross County. Hootens.com likes Desark big at Mariana. In the 3-2A now, number 7, Derricks travels to Murfreesboro. Hootens.com likes the Outlaws of Derricks. Number 9, Mineral Springs is another road favorite at Lafayette County. Number 5, Mount Ida is home and should win a close one against Poen. In the 4-2A now, number 1, Hazen should have an easy time at Baptist Prep. Hampton expected to be another big winner at home against Bearden. Okay, Barry, what do you think about those?
Episcopal at Carlisle should be a good one. Carlisle crushed Bearden 42-0 last week. Senior Jason Sullivan ran for 4 touchdowns in that game, while Ben Smith had a great game on the offensive and defensive lines. And everyone's anxious to see how Episcopal fares in this game. The Wildcats already have 3 victories this season and playing pretty good on defense. And in the 3-2A, we've got a game with big-time playoff implications. It's Poen at Mount Ida. Mount Ida was mercy ruled 2 weeks ago at Class 3A Lavaca, but the Lions had multiple injuries that game, and they've had a week off to heal. Meanwhile, Poen has mercy ruled its past 2 opponents, and the Indians are getting terrific play in the backfield from seniors Austin Webb and Jaden Zerlini.
Well, that takes care of Class 2A, so let's move on to 8-man football. There are 2 sets of rankings, as we've told you before, what they call the 2A 8-man teams, and then the 8-man club teams. Let's run through the 2A rankings first. Number 1, Mountain Pine. 2 is Spring Hill. Woodlawn is 3rd, and those top 3 teams are all unbeaten. Rector is 4th, and Brinkley 5th. That's the 2A 8-man. Then you have 8-man club teams. Number 1 is Mountain View at 4-0. 2 is Fountain Lake at 3-1. Genoa Central, another 3-1 team at number 3, followed by Subiaco Academy and Cedar Ridge. Now the picks for 8-man. The number 3 team in the club sport division, Genoa Central, is at number 2, Fountain Lake. So this is a big game in 8-man, and Fountain Lake is the home favorite. Number 5, Brinkley, is favored at Augusta. Hootens.com is going with Cutter Morning Star at Rosebud. Izard County Consolidated, a home favorite against the 4th-ranked team from 2A 8-man. That's Rector. Izard County Consolidated, a favorite. Mountain Pine, the road pick at Hermitage. The number 5 team in the club sport division, Cedar Ridge, travels to the number 4 team, Subiaco Academy. Hootens.com likes Subiaco there. The number 1 2A 8-man team, Mountain View, is a home favorite over Marshall. Number 2 Spring Hill is the pick at home over Dermott. Midland is a favorite against Kip Helena. And the number 3 2A 8-man team, Woodlawn, is a home favorite over Strong.
You're listening to a public service announcement from the Arkansas Attorney General. Parents, would you let your child get in a car with someone you don't know or spend the night with a stranger? If you don't know who your children are texting and gaming with on their phones, you could be allowing dangerous people into your home and their bedrooms. Be informed, and together let's protect our kids. Let your Attorney General do the fighting for you. Call 800-482-8982 or visit arkansasag.gov.
Friday night football sometimes means Friday night injury. For the 4th season in a row, the Arkansas children's team is available to get your athletes the immediate treatment they need. From pulled hamstrings to torn ACLs, sports medicine specialists and orthopedic surgeons are available from 10 to midnight at the Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. All through the regular season, Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. No appointment necessary.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mentioned it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Well, already we've come to the end of this America's Car-Mart Football Report. Thanks for seeing it through to the end with us. We hope you enjoyed it. Check out Hootens.com, where this week you can find features on Prescott quarterback Karsten Poole, the recipient of the Arkansas Air National Guard Top Gun Award this week, and Tyler Wheelis, an offensive lineman from Nettleton, the First Community Bank Scholar Athlete of the Week. We'll be back again next week, so for Barry Grooms, executive producer Thomas Thrash, and producer and audio editor Spencer Templeton, I'm David Wallace. We'll see you next time on another America's Car-Mart Football Report.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life. A strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Eagle Bank, Ozark Country Market, McKenzie Realty, First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bald Knob. Panthers on the road for the first time in a while and ready to take on the Bulldogs in non-conference action. It's time for Panther Talk with Todd Wood, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Back-to-back weeks, victories, and this last one, though, a little bit more special because it's a conference win on a homecoming night. So a great Friday night for your team.
Yeah, whenever you can get that first win in the conference, it gets you a little step up. And puts a little pep in the step of the players, and especially doing it at homecoming with a great crowd and a lot of people coming back to watch this team. And so, we've had a good run at home the last 3 weeks, 2 out of 3 wins. And so, this was a special night. This was a good night for us. We needed that first step in the conference, and got off to a little slow start the first half, but in the second half we came out and took care of business and did what we're capable of doing. And so, having that first conference win is a big thing to get us towards one of our goals, which is to make it to the playoffs and try to get deep into them.
You talked about slow start, but I thought it was impressive the way your team came back and just dominated. I've been around here a long time. I don't remember many third quarters like that.
Yeah, we kind of, especially on defense, we had to mix some stuff up and try to give them a different look on defense. And I thought the defense responded really well in the second half and only gave up 1 touchdown fairly late in the game when the game was pretty much out of hand. But for the most part, we knew that offense was kind of clicking. The only time that we got stopped was when we stopped ourselves. We fumbled on their 2-yard line, which you can't do against anybody. But in the second half, we came out, we executed really well on offense. And I think it was a back-to-back series that we had basically 1 play and a touchdown. And so, when you're trying to break the spirit of another team at least a little bit, and that's kind of the way you do it. But that's what this offense I think is capable of doing. We've seen what the defense is capable of doing, and we've seen it out of several of our ball games. Our defense is capable of being able to stop people and execute on a higher level. And so it's now the process of trying to get that offense to the point where they're doing that and doing it consistently. And one game and the game before we scored 28, but we had the capability of scoring more. But we scored 28 the game before. But I think what we did Friday night was a good step forward to what this offense and defense can do.
Yeah, it's been a while. Philip Seaton was looking back and trying to figure out at least 2018, he said, and maybe even longer than that, since 50 points have been put on the board. That's a great night offensively.
Yeah, it's Xander Lindley threw for 6 touchdown passes, and a lot of that was yards after a catch, and that was the good part that I'd like to see was the execution by our receivers on blocking. Easton Kusick had 3 touchdowns. One of those was down around the 5-6 yard line, but Logan Rutledge had a fantastic block out on an outside linebacker, so Easton had a gap there. Another bubble that we ran with Easton for about another 50-60 yard touchdown, but again, that was blocking by our receivers. Great vision by Easton Kusick. So you got to give a lot of credit to the receivers for blocking, but you also got to give a lot of credit to our quarterback, who is getting better every single week. But it all starts up front, and I keep saying that week after week. And I even talked to him yesterday about the offensive line and how everything starts with them. And so great protection for our quarterback last week. And so when you put all those things together, you can put some points up on the board.
How much talk is there about yards after catch? And also, you talk about like Parker Brown. Almost you never see, I shouldn't say never, but most of the time when he's hit, he'll slip the first tackle and yards after the first initial hit.
Yeah, for the receivers, we talk about it all the time that, the first initial thing you got to do is run whatever routes you're going to do and run it well. Then you got to catch the ball. But the important part is we want to put pressure on the defense, and to put pressure on the defense, you got to be able to catch the ball and get some yards after the catch. And so a lot of that depends upon the blocking of the other guys on the field, especially the receivers, if we run any kind of short pass. But, those receivers have to learn, you catch the ball, you got to get upfield immediately. You got to make some moves if you have to, but we got to get some more yardage after the carry. And Parker Brown's just strong. He's strong. His lower half is really strong. He's got great, powerful legs. That's why he does really well in track when he does, the high jump and the long jump. He's got some really strong legs. And so he's kind of a runner that you can't hit just one time because he's going to get out of it. You can't hit above the knees because he's going to get out of it. And so, on top of his speed, he's got a really strong lower half. And so that enables him to keep on going after a lot of people hit him.
How's this team conditionally? They seem to be good because of the fact that you have a lot of guys going both ways, particularly on the offensive and defensive line, and they seem to have a lot of energy late. And I think up front they've really played well this year.
There's always benefits to having guys go one way because they get a little bit of rest, but then there's benefits of having guys going 2 ways sometimes, and that is, they get a lot of reps in practice, they get a lot of reps in the game. And about the only thing that I saw Friday night was we had a couple of defensive players that wanted some wanted some time, some rest, especially when we were kicking off. And it was Keenan Snead, for one, who actually said, he just needed a little rest. And the only reason he needed a little rest was because he played defense all night. And when the offense is going out there and scoring in one play, and then the defense has to go right back out, and then they score the very next play, and the defense has to come out, it gets a little tiring that you have to go out 3 straight times in a row. And so that's about the only case that we've seen. Otherwise, I think our guys have done a good job overall. Our coaching, I tell you what, our coaching staff has done a really good job of making sure that we rotate people in and out, and make sure that when we do need rest, especially the big guys up front, when we do need rest, we make sure that they get the rest that they need. And so I think it's partly the conditioning that we have during practice, but I think it's a good job of rotating guys in and out.
2 challenges this week. Number 1, Bald Knob, and number 2, it's on the road. You've been at home so long and have to get on a bus and go play tonight. What will it take?
Well, the good part is it's not that long of a bus trip. That's a good part. And yes, we've been the last 3 weeks we've been at home, so it's going to be a little bit of a change. But you know what? I like the change. I like to be able to go on the road. I want these guys to understand that the same job that they have to do here at the house is the same job that they have to do at somebody else's house. And so I've challenged them that they need to carry what they've done the last 2 weeks, especially at home. Carry it and take it with them on the bus to Bald Knob, and let's take care of business. So, it's we're looking forward a good night, and I think being able to play them, especially because they do offer us some new challenges, especially offensively. We're not going to see a wing and a wing slot and a power run team, but they're going to try to run the ball on us. They have a really good quarterback that's really mobile, got a good arm that we're going to have to contain, and so we got some challenges ahead of us, and I think we're up for it.
All right, Coach. Always great to be with you. Go get them and get a big one tonight on the road.
Thank you. Go Panthers.
That's all for this week's edition of Panther Talk with Todd Wood, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Stay with us. Pudge Hamilton will be with you from the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast booth in 2 minutes. This is Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nisa's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
The wait is over.
It's game time on 101.9 The Lake. Panther football is on the radio right now and all season long, exclusively here on Heber Springs' hometown station, 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is presented to you by Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, F.L. Davis Home and Building Centers, Heartland Ford, Reed Hutchins Pharmacy, Baptist Health, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Cry Like Real Estate, Cowboy Collision and Customs, Bartlett Tire Center, Red River Dodge, and by the many Panther football boosters. Player of the game is brought to you by Heartland Ford. And Panther Talk with head coach Todd Wood is brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust of Heber Springs. Now, let's join the voice of the Panthers, Billy Morgan and Lance Hamilton. Get ready for tonight's Panther football game on 101.9 The Lake.
Welcome to Bald Knob tonight for an exciting football game between the Bald Knob Bulldogs and the Heber Springs Panthers. This is Lance Hamilton alongside my good buddy Stan Lee. Billy's got other obligations this evening and he couldn't be with us, so Stan and I are going to try to talk you through this one. Stan, this is should be a pretty good football game tonight. I mean, these two teams have been playing each other for years and years. I know it's an old rivalry back from when you were a young lad. And absolutely,
yes.
at any rate, the Panthers coming off 2 consecutive wins. Looked pretty good. Sounded really good. I was listening to them last week as I was out of town, but everything sounded good. I was told they looked really good on the football field, and we're getting ready for the Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance coin toss, and Stan's going to keep an eye on that for us. And we're broadcasting from the F.L. Davis broadcast booth, so we'd like to give a big shout-out to F.L. Davis and Big Dog Daddy Wade Smith for letting us do that. We got Jeffrey James down on the video. He's the video engineer. Billy Smallwood's got your sideline camera going on down there, so maybe he can get you some good action shots, and hopefully everything will go well tonight and Panthers come away with a victory.
I look for the Panthers to win. Lance, I really do. They looked good last week. Rita and I were there and saw it, and we put up 50 against Cave City at the homecoming game. And they looked good, and Xander Lindley is really improving as the quarterback. So I look for Heber Springs to play well tonight. I look for them to win.
Yeah, I heard Xander had 6 touchdown passes last week.
Right.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Easton Kusick, I believe, caught 3 of those.
That's correct.
And it looks like the coin toss, Bald Knob is 1.
They're going to defer to the second half. So Heber will receive. Be a good opportunity for the Panthers to put up a quick 7 and dominate the game from there on.
Well, there you go. So the coin toss is brought to you by Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance. Tonight's Panther football coin toss is brought to you by Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance Agency. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ask Brent Brainerd how you can save you money on your home and auto insurance. Call Brent today at 362-5891. Go Panthers from everyone at Brent Brainerd State Farm. Thanks a lot to Brent Brainerd for sponsoring our coin toss and providing us the opportunity to be on the air here.
Well, the Panthers have just taken the field. They've run through the big banner down there, and here come the Bulldogs out through the Bulldog head and dressed in their all blue. Last week the Panthers were in all red. I really liked that uniform. Tonight they're in white with red trim.
You liked the all red, did you?
I like the all red. I think it really looks cool.
Well, I'll say when I played high school football at my school I went to, we had all red, and I did not like it.
Really?
I liked the red and white breakup. Red jersey, white breeches, or white jersey, red breeches.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always thought Nebraska looked cool with their white jersey, red breeches.
Yeah.
But I liked the Panthers' look last week. It worked.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks, whatever they had on.
Panthers need to win tonight. If they can establish 3-2, they got 4 really hard games coming up, back to back to back to back. And then they end with Riverview.
Riverview. But, yeah, if they can get tonight, that'll give them 2 conference wins.
3-2 on the season.
3-2 on the season. And then really and truly, I think if you win one more conference game after tonight, if you're able to win tonight, it puts you in the playoff picture.
I think so. I think you're right. I'd like to see the Panthers get to 5-5 or 6-4, which I certainly think attainable. The Panthers seem to be looking they look like they're improving each week. So if they can continue that, they could finish this season out well.
Well, and we're getting ready for the kickoff. The kicker actually has it teed up.
Here we go.
We're in play. And it's a fair catch by Chandler Weber inside the – where was he at? The 30 –
31.
Yeah, he's at the 31. So Panthers will take over from their own 31. Xander Lindley lines up in the quarterback slot. Parker Brown, Easton Kusick start to the left. Dalton Yancey. And I can't see the number of the other fellas over there. But anyways, there's 3 right, 2 left. Lindley takes a snap. He looks to his right, chunks it over to Yancey. In and out of Yancey's hands. Bring up 2nd and 10. The other 2 players that I couldn't see were Bauer Pruitt and Chris Edwards.
That was almost a lateral. It was 1/2 yard forward, and Yancey didn't pursue the ball. I was afraid Ball Knob was going to pick it up and go in with it, but it was a forward pass.
Yeah, it was. I heard the whistle blow. So once again, Lindley in the shotgun. 2 Panthers to his left, 2 to his right. He rolls to his right. He's looking down the field. He's trying to get Chris Weber.
Good catch.
Or Chris Edwards, I mean. Chris Edwards has it. Picked up roughly 11 on that, so that'll be a Panther first down.
Ball was thrown a little behind him, Lance, and
yeah,
he adjusted and made the catch. Wasn't a bad pass, but it was a little behind him, but it was a very good catch.
And that'll be a Cowboy Chevrolet first down for the Panthers. Lindley in the shotgun again. This time he backs straight up. He looks to his left. He's got Yancey. And he's going to be hit about the line of scrimmage for a pickup of about 1. Now, I think Yancey is still feeling the effects of that.
Yeah, he got hit. He got hit really hard. I think he's going to go out, yeah.
So he's going to go out, and now Chandler Weber will enter the ball game. Without having long-range glasses on, I have a hard time between the 13 and the 18. So Xander Lindley in the shotgun, Parker Brown to his left. Give it to Brown. Brown dances around. He heads to the right side. He gets outside a little bit, and he's only going to pick up about a yard, but he done really good to pick that up. He was almost tackled in the backfield and then had 2 defenders on the right side.
Well, Ball Knob really stretched that play out. I kept waiting for Parker to turn it upfield, and he just couldn't do it. Too many Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I like the more they give the ball to Parker Brown, the better our chances are. He is quite an athlete.
He is. He's a phenomenal athlete. Lots of good athletes down on the field tonight for the Panthers.
We are blessed with some really good athletes.
Absolutely.
We are.
Parker Brown in motion. Lindley takes it. He drops back. He's looking down the middle. I think the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
It was.
Because it landed well short of Bauer Pruitt.
So we've got a 4th coming up.
It'll be 4th and 8.
8 from the 44-yard line of the Panthers.
From the Panthers 44. 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Looks like the Panthers are going to go for it.
Panthers are going to go for it here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter.
Gutsy move.
No.
Yeah, there they shift.
They shifted, and now Brown's going to kick it. It's going to be a pretty good punt. If the Panthers can get down there to it, they might be able to down it inside the 10.
No doubt.
They do.
That was a good play by the Panthers. There was nobody back for Ball Knob, which allowed the ball to roll 20 yards.
Yeah, the Bulldogs will take over at their own 8. Panther defense come on the field for the first time here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. It's Bartlett Tire Center's favorite time of the year. Help them cheer on the Panthers this year. Let Bartlett Tire be your one-stop shop for all your general automotive maintenance needs. Get your vehicle ready for all of the games you'll be attending. Go see Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan. So the Bulldogs take it. They give it to, it looks like number 20, but he may have fumbled. The Panthers are saying he did.
They're pointing in the wrong direction.
Eric Williams was the back for Ball Knob. Well, he either fumbled or he picked up 5.
I think they gave him the 5.
They gave him, well, yeah.
There were Panthers that jumped up and pointed in the wrong direction. They said, we had the ball, but we're going the wrong direction.
So Ball Knob will have it 2nd and 5 from their own 14.
Good break for the Bulldogs there. It could have easily been a turnover.
Quarterback's going to keep it over the left side, and he's going nowhere.
Nothing there.
I'm trying to say who that tackle was, and, of course, who was it? It was Keenan Sneed.
Keenan Sneed has a nose for the ball.
He sure does.
He's always right there.
It looks like our quarterback over there, Stan, you were asking earlier. I can't make out the name. Is it Reese Moody? Number 12 on your roster?
Yes, Reese Moody. Hard to tell from that print. Well, he's in trouble this time, but he breaks the tackle. He's got the ball knob first down.
He's got the first down, yeah, out across the 25.
Really good play by Reese Moody. We had him trapped and pinned in the backfield. Looked like he was going to be tackled for about a 6-yard loss. He spun out, got out of it, and made a really nice 15-yard carry.
It looked like Zach Parker, maybe Chris Roberts on the tackle.
Yeah.
So Moody and shotgun got a back on each side. He drops back. He looks downfield. He's got a man down the field streaking down the middle. Wow.
1 yard overthrown.
Absolutely.
That was touchdown city. That was a beautifully thrown 35-yard pass. And ball knob was in the beyond the secondary of the Panthers. It was touchdown if he caught it.
Micah Story was the intended receiver. Carter Julian on coverage. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 26. Story takes it. He runs to the left. He's going to keep it. He gets up across the 30, the 35, where he's going to be brought down by Chris Roberts at the 37-yard line. That'll be enough for a Bulldog first down.
Another good run right off the left tackle. Just nobody there to stop him. He makes a good 10-yard run.
I was told the quarterback was a pretty decent football player.
Well, I can see that already, and he's got a good arm. So the Panthers better do some good pass coverage tonight.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Ball knob has it from their own 37. Story gives it up the middle. It's going to be a pickup of about 4. That's Landon Gilmore.
Ball knob is liking spreading the field, trying to get some gaps in our defensive line. And they're doing a good job of it right now. The Panthers are going to have to adjust a little to that.
So brings up 2nd down and 5. 2 Bulldogs split to the right. Give it to the running back. He was hit big by Keenan Sneed.
Keenan Sneed put a lick on him.
That was number 10, Hickman.
You know, two times last week, excuse me, Lance, Keenan Sneed hit a returner, and both times the returner did a complete flip in the air. Sneed caught him just right, just below the waistline, and it was an awesome hit both times.
Well, that's the second one of those I've seen tonight that Keenan has administered to the ball carrier.
He is a hard-hitting linebacker.
So there we go again.
There he is.
That was Zachary Parker and Keenan Sneed in the backfield, and the Bulldogs lose a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th and 5.
I believe they're going to punt.
And it looks like they're going to punt. So the Panther defense is held so far, depending on what the Bulldogs do here.
Panthers have nobody back.
Yeah, I don't think they're 100% positive that Ball Knob is actually going to try a punt here. And they do kick it. It bounds at the 30, inside the 25. It's going to come to rest about the Panther 20, where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10. 5:32 left to go in the first quarter. Your score is 0-0. Panthers will take over for the second time this evening here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter.
We'll see if the Panthers have made any adjustments. They kind of felt the Bulldogs out their first time to see what might work and what might not. Panthers have 4 to this side, to their left side. So
Parker Brown is spread right. Lindley takes it. He looks left. He's looking deep. He's got Bauer Pruitt. And there comes the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Looks like it's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be on the Bulldogs. But I'm a Panther fan. I like seeing the flag go against Ball Knob, but I do not think that was a good call.
You don't think that was warranted?
No, I don't.
And you saying maybe it was an uncatchable?
Yeah, maybe, but I just, the all the contact was from the waist down, and they were going for the ball.
Yeah.
It was up for grabs. So it was just a better no call.
The Panthers, due to the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag, will pick up a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Yes. We'll take it.
So from the Panther 35, Xander Lindley looking at the sidelines, waiting on the play. Chris Edwards.
There's going to be a time when Parker Brown breaks something.
Parker Brown in motion. Lindley's going to keep it up the middle. He picks up, a good 5.
I tell you, don't underestimate the ability of Xander Lindley. He is tough. He is well put together, a good athlete, and he is tough and improving every week.
So 2nd and 5 from the Panther 40. Kusick and Pruitt split to the left. Parker Brown beside Lindley. Lindley rose to his left. He's looking downfield. He's got Pruitt throw just a little bit behind him. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Panthers.
That was thrown a little behind him. It was a catchable ball, but it was
behind,
not a good pass.
So Chris Edwards, Dalton Yancey, spread right. Kusick and Pruitt to the left. Parker Brown in motion. There was movement on the front. Do they have ball knob? Yep. It looks like they do. That's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. And it should be enough for a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Yep.
Sure and it is.
We thank you.
Here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter, 4:50 left to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs 0, Panthers 0.
Is it illegal to be a homer? We are from Heber.
Well, you've always been called a homer. So.
I am.
Lindley's pass to Parker Brown incomplete.
Unabashedly and unapologetically.
Panthers 2nd down and 10 from their own 45.
Panthers need to sustain this drive. Yes, the drive has been helped with penalty flags, but the Panthers need to establish their offense right here.
They need to get something going offensively. You've got Pruitt, Kusick split left. Brown's going to join them. Yancey and Edwards split right. Lindley in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's looking left. Now he changes his mind. He's going to roll to the right. There's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Lindley's taking it across midfield. He's going to be brought down at the ball knob 40.
It's going to be a hold, Lance, on Heber.
So let's wait and see what happens here. But there is a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag on the ground. And it looks like they are backing the Panthers up. And I think this is from where the flag is actually thrown. So it's going to be
that's huge.
2nd down and, gosh.
Gazillion.
Let's see, you got 8 to there, walking. So that's 18.
He's still walking.
Could it be 23? Yeah, 2nd down and 26. Excuse me, 28. So 2nd down and 28. You got 4 Panthers spread left, 1 right. Lindley in the shotgun. He's looking. Now he's been flushed out of the pocket. He's rolling left. He's trying to get rid of it. He's got a receiver.
Oh, man.
And this could be picked off.
It is. It'll be ball knob ball at the 40-yard line of the Panthers.
Eric Williams with the interception for the Bulldogs. That was a fantastic play on Williams. He broke on the football and hit his knees right before he went out of bounds and able to wrap it up for the Bulldogs. But that was a horrible situation for the Panthers, 2nd and 28. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter.
Yeah, that was a ball better thrown away. There was nothing there.
So there he goes. He's looking deep. He had a man, but just overthrows him a little bit. That was Reese Moody throwing it down to Micah Story.
He overthrew him a little bit. I'd say by 30 yards.
Yeah, by a little bit, but what an arm.
Yeah, somewhere in South America.
There's nothing wrong with South America, Stan. I was there a couple of years ago.
I'm sure. I love Bob Euchre's line, though, in Major League. That's going to land somewhere in South America.
All right, Story gives it around the left end, across the 30, down inside the 25 to the 20. He's going to be knocked out of bounds somewhere around the 18.
Again, Ball Knob attacked the right side of the Panther defensive line.
Oh, Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag down.
Oh, boy. It's something.
Looked like a hold.
See a hold. Yes, it's going to be a hold.
So that's going to
Ball Knob.
Yeah, that's going to make it like second down and 18 probably.
Yeah, a huge penalty on them. They were down to the, 15?
Yeah, they were inside the 20.
Yeah. Wow, big turnaround.
So that brings it all the way back to the Panther 48. So Ball Knob will have it 2nd and 18 from the Panther 48 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. Your score is 0-0.
That means nobody scored.
Not to this point. Story's in the shotgun. Or excuse me. Moody's in the shotgun. He chunks it out to...
I like that. I like his pass. It's a good tight spiral. He's got a good arm on him.
I can't. He tosses it out to number 9.
It's impossible to read this.
For a pickup of 10, that'll bring up 3rd and 8.
They've given us.
Yeah.
It's time for Ball Knob to go big or go home. They're already home.
They are home.
They are home.
We're at Ball Knob. So Moody takes it. He's going to give it off to Williams. Williams isn't going to pick up hardly anything. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7.
Well, they didn't go big.
From the Panther 37.
I think they're going to go for it.
I bet they do. See if the Panther defense can come up here with a big stop.
Okay, they got to go big again.
Moody in the shotgun. Williams to his left. Ball Knob's going to take a timeout, Stan. Let's take it with him. Once again, 2:41 left to go in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. The score is 0-0. We're going to step away for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.7 The Lake.
Hey, this is Wade from FL Davis. Think of FL Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. FL Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop FL Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local FL Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greers Ferry lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings.
Back at Ball Knob from the FL Davis broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton alongside Stan Lee. The Bulldogs just tried a little pooch punt, and we're going to try to pin the Panthers back deep, and the ball just trickled into the end zone there, Stan. I do have to apologize. I made a faux pas as we were exiting for the commercial there. I meant to say 101.9 The Lake.
You have people scurrying to adjust their dials now.
I know. I don't know where the 7 came from, but at any rate. Lindley in the shotgun. Panthers have it at their own 20. First down, going to pitch it out to Brown. Brown's trying to get around the right side, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield, Stan. Looks like he's going to lose about 5.
Boy, I tell you what,
Number 9 on the tackle.
The Panthers are going to have to get their offense figured out here. They got a long way to go. Ball knob really helped the Panthers out on that punt. They had it down at the 1, but one of the Bulldogs carried the ball into the end zone, and it was a touchback when it should have been on the 1-yard line. I don't know if he was hot dogging or what.
I don't know what happened, but he was upset with himself when he did.
I'm sure the coach was too.
Lindley takes the bad snap. He looks downfield. He's going to chunk it down there. He's got a man. In and out of the hands of Logan Rutledge.
A little late with the ball. Little thrown a little short too, but good thought. Boy, if it had the timing had been right, it would have been a touchdown.
3rd down and 15 from the Panther 15-yard line. 1:49 left to go in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. Bulldogs 0, Panthers 0. Nice evening for football tonight at Bald Knob. 4 Panthers spread left, 1 to the right. Lindley takes it. He looks right. Now he checks up. He's going to roll left, trying to find a man. There's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag thrown. He tries to hit Logan Rutledge on the sideline down inside around the 50. In and out of the hands of Rutledge. But there is.
It's holding against the Panthers, so they're going to be pinned even further.
No, they'll probably decline that because it'll be 4th down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good point.
So Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that time did not penalize the Panthers because they didn't lose any yardage. They just lost it down. So to bring up 4th down and 15 from their own 15, and the Panthers most likely will have to punt here.
I would sure hope so. We're down inside their own 15-yard line, and it is 4th down. Panthers, surely not. Yeah, okay, they adjust back. Ball knob drops a man back.
Parker Brown kicks it. It bounds at the 50, goes across to the 45, inside the 45. Looks like it's going to be down at about the 42-yard line by Dalton Yancey. That's where the Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. 1 minute, 31 seconds left to go in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. Once again, your score is 0-0.
Panthers going to have to figure something out on offense. They look discombobulated to this point. And like I said earlier, I'd really like to see Parker Brown getting the ball a whole lot more. He's just got that breakaway ability that not too many have.
So Moody with a back to his left, going to hand it to him up the middle. Pickup of about 7 yards by Gilmore. Bring up 2nd down and, well, he picked up about 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 from the midfield stripe. Bulldogs, 1:05 left to go in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. 2nd and 2. There's the snap. Give it to Gilmore. He's across the 50. Still moving. He's going to be tackled at the Panther 45, and that'll be a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Looked like Chris Edwards on the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the Panther 45. They're going to get to the line of scrimmage, and they got 18 on the play clock, 38 on the game clock, and here we go. Moody's going to keep it, and he's up around the 40.
Moody is a
Keenan Sneed on the tackle.
Runner. He can really cut side to side either way, and Heber's having a hard time with him right now.
They are. That brings up a 2nd down and 5. Once again, Sneed on the tackle. That could be the last play of the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter, Stan.
I believe it's going to be. Ball knob's going to let it run out. There is no wind, so there is no great advantage to either direction.
That's correct. So, at the end of the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter, Bald Knob 0, Heber Springs 0. We're going to step away for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
Back at the FL Davis broadcast booth in Bald Knob, Moody bobbles the football as he takes it on a 2nd and 5 from the Panther 40. Here in the Cry-like second quarter. So that'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs from the Panther 38-yard line. Just starting the Cry-like real estate second quarter.
It's a good time for a Panther stop right here.
It is a good time for a Panther stop. 3rd and long 3.
Panthers going to get their offense going eventually. Parker Brown will break
Play
one.
clock's running out, and they're going to have to make a timeout, Stan.
They did.
So let's take it with them. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry-like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry-like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
All right, back at the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton alongside Stan Lee. Jeffrey James, our audio-video engineer. Billy Smallwood's down on the sidelines, and Rick Hobgood's back in Heber making all this happen for us tonight. Bulldogs have the football 3rd and 3 from the Panther 38-yard line in the Cry-like Realty second quarter. And there's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag.
Got a little movement on the Bulldogs.
Yep, going to back the Bulldogs up a little bit. Make this a 3rd and 8.
Well, we may get to check his arm out again. Moody has a good arm.
Moody's got an arm, and he's got some good foot speed.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, this is a pretty good Ball Knob team.
Yeah,
they don't have a lot of depth, but it's a pretty good team.
They've got a good little quarterback out there and a couple of good running backs. Got a tall receiver.
I don't think we've mentioned that they have a complete blue outfit with pink socks.
No, we haven't talked about their outfits. Moody's complete.
Blue jerseys, blue pants, pink socks. Can't get used to that.
Pickup of about 3. He's going to bring up a 4th and 5 from the 40. Yeah, the Panthers we talked about earlier have the white jerseys, white pants with the red helmet. The Bulldogs are blue jersey, blue pants, and pink socks. So it'll be 4th and 5 from the Panther 40. Moody's in the shotgun. Got a back to his left, going to give it to him. He's up over the 35, inside the Panther 30. Looks like he's going to be stopped right at the 30, so that'll be a Ball Knob first down.
Oh, that's a big 4th down play. The Panthers had him hit at the line, and they just couldn't make it home.
Yeah, that's Hickman that carried the ball. So the Bulldogs split 2 out to the left, 1 or right, 1 to the left. Moody's going to keep it himself. He's up over the 30, down, going to be brought down about the 25-yard line. Keenan Sneed once again in on the tackle. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. 10:35 left to go in the Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter. Bald Knob 0, Heber 0.
I really expected to see some scoring tonight, especially from Heber Springs after last week, but doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of scoring.
So Moody gives it to Hickman. Hickman's up across the 25. He's going to be stopped just short of the Panther 26. Sneed and Edwards in on the tackle. Bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Driving the football.
Be a good time for a stop right here.
So Moody takes it. He pitches it out to Hickman. Hickman's going to be brought down, I think, just shy of the 1st down marker. Yeah, it's going to bring up a 4th down and 1.
That was Corbin Jones. He strung the play out, made the tackle, a really good stop.
There you go. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 1 from the Panther 31. Moody in the shotgun. He's got Hickman to his left. Moody takes, fakes it to Hickman. He's going to keep it himself, and he's met at the line of scrimmage by a couple of Panthers, runs through it. That's going to be a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
He was met short of the 1st down and just spun off of it, went right into the end zone. Nobody else there.
A 21-yard run.
That was a good run by Moody.
By Moody. He was hit by 2 Panthers at the line of scrimmage.
He was. And they're going to go for 2.
They will go for 2. Give it to Hickman.
Won't make it.
And Hickman does not make it. So with 8:57 left to go in the Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter, the Bald Knob Bulldogs lead the Panthers by a score of 6-0. We're going to step away for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, this is Mitch at Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, and I know a lot of you folks have said you've not heard me on the radio. I've actually had people ask if I've sold the store. No, I haven't. But to be honest, it's not been too fun to talk about everything that's happening. But right now, we're back. We're back with huge discounts on Ram trucks. As a matter of fact, right now we have some heavy-duty, four-wheel drive Cummins diesels, brand new, in stock for up to $7,000 off. Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs for Arkansas's largest discounts during the Ram Power Days.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Verona's Italian Restaurant, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Stevenson Oil Company, Angie's Hideaway, Pro Land Title Company in Heber Springs, Survival Flight, Olmsted Funeral Home, McDonald's, Jitterbug Coffee House, R-Care, Remax Advantage Heber Springs, Southridge Village Nursing and Rehab. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Welcome back to the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. Lance Hamilton alongside Stan Lee. Joining you from White County, home of the Bulldogs. Heber Springs is going to take over first down from their own 39-yard line. Parker Brown in motion. Faked it to him. There's going to be a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag.
Oh, boy. That was about to be a big play, too.
False start on the Panthers. Going to back them up a little bit.
Doggone it. We don't need to help them any.
No, we don't. We'd like to thank our second quarter sponsor, Cry-Like. Panther fans, when you are ready to buy or sell a home, choose an experienced local realtor to navigate the process. Let the agents at Cry-Like help anytime you have questions about real estate. Cry-Like knows the way. Let them get you home. Go Panthers from everyone at Cry-Like. So that's going to bring up a first down and 15 from the Panther 38-yard line. Xander Lindley waits. He's going to chunk it out to Parker Brown that was in motion. Brown across the 40,
There you go.
the 50, the 40,
He's
the
gone.
30, the 20. Parker Brown is going to score from.
That's it right there. No flags. It's going to be a touchdown, Heber Springs.
A 62-yard reception for Parker Brown.
You could see when he turned that corner, there was nobody going to catch him.
8:43 in the second. The Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter.
Man, the more he touches the ball, the better we are.
Gideon Tate on to attempt the PAT. And there's the snap. There's the kick. And it's through.
Wasn't pretty.
So just like that, the Panthers go up 7-6. 8:43 left to go in the Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter. Heber Springs leads Bald Knob 7-6. We're going to step away for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Howdy, folks. Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs need your help rounding up some cars and trucks right now. We'll pay top dollar for your vehicle. Any make, any model. Whatever you've got, we want it. Plus, whether you buy a car from us or not, we'll pay cash for your ride. So what are you waiting for? Help us round up some cars, and you can round up a deal. Come see us today at Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs or cowboycbg.com.
All right, back from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. Lance Hamilton, Stan Lee. We were listening to a little AC/DC there coming in. A little Back in Black. Parker Brown just had a 62-yard reception that technically started about 5 yards further back than that because it was just a little halfback swing pass from Lindley out to Brown, and he took it and went around the right side and raced down the sidelines untouched.
You give him 1 yard, and he's going to take it.
So here we go with the kickoff. It's a good one. It's going to be taken at the 5-yard line. Williams from Bald Knob. He's up over the 20, the 25. Big hit. Carter Julian. So Carter Julian brought down Williams right about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
It's time for the Panthers to play some defense, get the ball back, cram it in.
Once again, 8:33. Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter. Heber Springs 7, Bald Knob 6. Moody has two backs. Gives it to one of them up the middle. He's out across the 30. Look like he's going to be brought down about the 32. So 2-yard pickup that'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
It's Keenan Sneed right there in the middle to meet him.
Absolutely. That's a name that on about 70% of all tackles is going to be in there.
He'll be in there. He just loves it. Loves to mix it up.
Moody gives it to Hickman. Hickman was hit by Sneed in the backfield, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss. Well, they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, but he actually lost a yard. So bring up 3rd and 8. Rutledge in on the tackle as well.
I think it's time to see Moody throw another ball. 3rd and 8 looks like a very likely pass down for the Bulldogs, so we'll check it out.
Well, we'll see if they're going to let him chunk it. Hickman to Moody's left in the backfield.
Pink
3rd
socks.
down and 8. Looked like the
movement.
Yep. Looked like the Panthers were going to do a little blitz, and Bald Knob got a little antsy, trying to make sure they were going to be able to cover their lanes. False start against the Bulldogs. 3rd down and 13. 7:17 left to go in the Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter. Panthers lead 7-6. And Stan is sitting on the edge of his seat.
I am. Panthers need to win this. 3-2 halfway through the season. Big deal.
Moody takes it. He looks down the field. He had a receiver going down the middle. It looks like the ball was just overthrown. That was Gilmore.
Either the ball was overthrown, Lance, or the receiver is not near fast enough.
I think it was overthrown, Stan.
Okay, I'll buy that.
I mean, it was 10 yards beyond where he was at.
Yeah.
The only person that could have caught that was the back judge.
Yeah, he was pretty close to it.
So the Bulldogs line up in a punt formation. 4th and 13 from their own 27.
Horrible snap from center.
Yep.
Oh, catch the ball.
So the ball's going to come to rest at the Heber Springs 48, and that's where they'll take over. With 6:56 left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter.
Well, here you go, Panthers. This would be a good time to score another one. I think if we got ball knocked down a little, they'd start pressing and running plays that we could intercept.
Quite possibly. Panthers lead 7-6. And here we go. We got them stacked up over on the near side for Panthers. Parker Brown in motion. We're going to fake it to him. Lindley's going to keep it up across, up to about the 50, so it'll be a gain of 1.5 yards.
That's a good play because when you fake it to Parker Brown on the jet movement across there, they've got to respect that. So they got to pull to it. The defense does, and then that ought to open up something.
That should open up something on that side for sure. Lindley and Brown in the backfield. Lindley takes it, tosses it out to Parker Brown. He's around over the 50. He's hit at the Bulldog 45, and he's going to be brought down at the Bulldog 44. It should bring up a 3rd down and about 1.5 yards.
Not much.
From the Bulldog 43-yard line. 6 minutes left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. Panthers lead 7-6. 3rd down, 1.5 yards.
Panthers have got some momentum now on offense. They just need to keep it rolling.
Lindley takes it. He fakes it. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to get across the 40 inside to the 35. He's tackled into the bleacher. I think he's going to be okay.
That was almost a personal foul.
So, Cowboy Chevrolet first down. That's another Cowboy Chevrolet first down for the Panthers.
We're wearing those poor boys out.
Yeah. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 35-yard line.
I want to say hello to two of my favorite people, Dale Hutto and Ken Day. They're listening to us, so thank you for being Panther fans.
There you go. So Panthers have it from the Bulldog 35. Lindley takes it. He rolls to his left. He's going to chunk it for Brown. Brown catches it across the 30. He's going to be run out of bounds inside the 25-yard line, where it's another Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
This is the kind of drive we were looking for.
It is. 5:35 left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. Panthers lead 7-6. 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 25-yard line. Lindley in shotgun. Brown in motion. Lindley rolls to his right. He tries to hit Rutledge. Ball was a little low. Rutledge couldn't come up with it. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
That's a hard pass to make. Lindley's a left-hander rolling to his right. It's so hard to throw across your body that way. The tendency is to either throw low or behind. Lindley's a good athlete. He can handle it.
He is. All right, 2nd down and 10 from the Bulldog 25. Panther in motion. Toss it out to Brown. Brown's around the 25, the 20, inside the 15. He's going to be tackled about the 10-yard line, so the Panthers are making the Red River Boating Center red zone for the first time tonight.
That's why you need Parker Brown on the field right there. He's got the ability to get around the corner like nobody else.
That's another Cowboy Chevrolet first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Panthers lead 7-6, 5:22, and driving in the Red River Boating Center red zone. Lindley takes it, gives it to Brown. Brown across the right side, inside the 5. He's going to be brought down just shy of the goal line.
Ball knob does not have an answer for him. They don't have anybody that can match his speed.
Looks like they brought him down about the 3-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 3, or 2nd down and goal to goal. Inside the Red River Boating Center red zone. Panthers lead 7-6, inside of 5 minutes left to go in the Crye-like Real Estate second quarter. 3 yards away from pay dirt. Lindley takes it off the left side. There's a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag is thrown late.
It's going to be on their line.
Probably
I don't know if it's a hold or a block from behind.
It's probably going to be a hold, considering he's throwing the flag where the spot was.
Yeah. That's going to hurt the Panthers.
It is a hold against the Panthers. So that's going to back them up, and it's going to be 2nd and goal from the – where are they at, the 16, 17?
Yeah. 16 it looks like.
2nd and goal from the 16.
Hey, 2 more of my favorite people are listening, my next-door neighbors. Hello to Chris and Bahar Pruitt.
There you go.
Don't toilet paper my house.
Chris wouldn't do that.
He hasn't yet.
All right, 2nd goal from the 16. Parker Brown in motion. Lindley takes it. He looks left. He's got Brown on a wheel route.
Oh, boy.
It's up.
Yeah.
He caught it. Did he come? He did. That's a touchdown.
What a play. Great pass, great catch. I don't teach them to throw a penalty flag on the Panthers. Don't do that again.
Yeah, that Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag didn't do him any good, did it?
We're wearing that Cowboy Chevrolet people out, boy. Every time we make a first down, they've got to run up and get ready for another one.
That's right. We like to thank Cowboy Chevrolet for all they do.
Absolutely.
For letting us be able to put the Panthers on the air. Here's Gideon Tate's PAT.
That's a pretty kick there.
And that's a good one. So, with 4:29 left to go in the Crye-like Real Estate second quarter, the Panthers lead the Bulldogs 14-6.
This is more what we expected. We expected the Panthers to put some points up, and they are.
They are.
And I don't think they're through.
And I don't either. So the Panthers are getting ready to come out and tee the ball up and probably do a better job of it than my cohort sitting over here to the right of me. I've seen him tee one up before.
Yeah, bad things happen.
Windows get broken. People get hit into, get knots on their head.
I broke your windshield out once.
You broke my windshield out once, that's correct.
The odds of that were infinitesimal.
And it's almost as if you tried to do it.
I know it, but I didn't.
But that's neither here nor there. The Panthers are getting ready to kick it off. Back to the Bulldogs. Inside of 5 minutes left to go in the Crye-like Real Estate second quarter. A little pooch kick. Ball knob's going to take it and fumble it.
Oh, the Panthers got it.
It looks like the Panthers might have it. I don't know. There's lots of excitement over across the way.
I guess they're going to give it back to Ball Knob.
It looked like Ball Knob got it. So they're going to take over from their own 35.
I really thought the Panthers had that one. FAB&T. I like that, Red.
It's getting a little cool here in the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. I might have to put my light jacket on in a moment.
Would they mind if we built a fire?
Well, you can always turn that air off behind us.
Oh, brother. Glad I brought a jacket.
Yeah. I'm going to put my light jacket on here in a minute. All right, Moody's in shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it and go up the middle. He's going to be met by 4 or 5 white shirts.
Panthers are fired up now. This is a different team than we saw at the end of the first quarter.
Luke Elliott was one of them, along with Jonah Cordell.
Panthers have a lot of people that contribute.
Yeah, going to be a gain of 1, so that brings up a 2nd down and 9. Cade James enters the game at the nose guard position.
9th grader.
Big 9th grader.
He's going to be a dandy before he's
So
done.
Moody takes it. He pumps and fakes. He's going to keep it. Oh, he lost his footing. He lost his footing at the 40-yard line, Stan.
He sure did. I thought he was going to cut and go.
Had to bring up a 2nd and 5. Maybe 6. 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
I think it was those pink socks.
Is that what it was?
I think it was.
Well, I think they wear those for a purpose, Stan. But it's usually next month.
What would that purpose be?
The entire month of
Thanksgiving?
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Is it? Okay. Well, I'm supportive of that for sure.
Moody hands it off to,
oh, brother.
I believe that's Hickman. Yes.
You talk about tough, pound for pound.
Yeah.
Hickman is tough because he is not very big.
He's not very big. And that'll take him up to the 50-yard line. Just inside of 3 minutes left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. Panthers lead 14-6. Ball Knob has the football and moving it. They're at midfield. Moody takes it, hands it to Gilmore. Gilmore's going to be brought down at about the Panther 47-yard line and pick up a 3. Chris Edwards and a couple of other Panthers on the tackle. I couldn't get their numbers. Moody in the shotgun. He's going to take it. He looks to throw it. He's got a receiver. The receiver takes it inside the Panther 45. He's going to be brought down at the Panther 41 for a pickup of about 7. That brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, just as soon as we said the Panthers have the momentum and it looks good, they're back on their heels again.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are driving. 3rd and 1, inside of 2 minutes left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. Moody takes it. He looks. He's got a man inside the 20. He's going to be brought down by Weber, Zach Parker, and Keenan Sneed. That was Gilmore on the catch.
It's a really good play. He was wide open.
He was, and that was a good pickup for the Bulldogs. So from the Panther 16, the Bulldogs have it 1st down. Moody's going to keep it. He has to. He's being chased out of the pocket. He's dancing around. He's still eluding Panthers. He's down inside the 10. He's down to the 5 where he's going to be run out of bounds.
Good grief.
He's going to be run out of bounds right at the 5-yard line. Stan, they had him stopped dead to right.
They did.
At 2 different spots.
Yes, and he got out of both of them.
And he got out of both of them.
That's quite a
gain of 11 on the play, yeah. 1:27 left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. Clock's not running for some reason. Moody takes it. He gives it off to Hickman.
Well, touchdown Bulldogs, 14-12 now. I'm sure they'll try to go for 2. That was Moody's drive. He made 2 really outstanding plays.
He did, for sure.
Moody being the Bulldog quarterback, and a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a junior or a senior, Lance?
Moody's a senior. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to get there, and once again, he's denied.
So the Panthers retain their lead, albeit a lot slimmer margin. Panthers do have time to score if they can score like they did the last time. It took 2 plays.
So with 1:23 left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter, Panthers lead 14-12. We're going to step away for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Dr. Jan Sharp at Heber Springs Clinic, North Arkansas Tire, Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, Heber Springs Eye Care, Judy King School of Dance, Sonic, Cleveland County Memorial Gardens, Affordable Air, Tubby Tees, and Visual Identity. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The all-new Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility. Our certified repair professionals can get you a free estimate in less than 15 minutes and even do same-day repairs. We offer loaner vehicles and flexible payment plans through Sunbit. Open 24/7 online. Go to cowboycbg.com to schedule an appointment today. Let us show you why we're the hardest working team in the business. Cowboy Collision and Customs in Heber Springs.
Chris Edwards on the return for the Panthers brings it up over the 35-yard line. He's going to be stopped short of the 40. Panthers take over at their own 39-yard line. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. Panthers lead 14-12. That was a heck of a drive by the Bulldogs.
It was. You just got to give them credit. They made some critical plays, and Moody had a really good series.
Xander Lindley takes it. He backs up. He's got a little pressure. He's having to move away. Rolls to his left, connected to Kusick out across midfield. He's going to be brought down at the Bald Knob 46-yard line. So that's a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Good catch by Kusick. Good play by Xander Lindley. He used his legs to buy himself some time. I thought he was going to run with it.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 from the Bald Knob 45-yard line. Kusick, near side. 3 Panthers split to the far side. Parker Brown in motion. Lindley being chased out of the pocket. He crosses the 45. He's going to be run out of bounds around the 42.
It's really been fun to watch the progression of Xander Lindley as quarterback. He's turned into a good high school quarterback. And it's been a trial and error basis with him, and he's taken his knocks, but he's come of age.
So that brings up 2nd down and 7 from the Bald Knob 42-yard line. 38 seconds left to go in the Crye-Leike Real Estate second quarter. 4 Panthers split right. Xander Lindley takes it. He backs up. He looks downfield. He's being chased out of the pocket. He rolls left. He throws it across the middle. He's got Parker Brown at the 30. Inside the 25. Hit just shy of the 20, and that's where he's going to be brought down at the 22-yard line of Bald Knob. Panthers are going to take a timeout. Let's take it with them. Panthers lead 14-12. 26 seconds left to go in the second quarter. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Back at the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton, longtime Panther Stan Lee, Jeffrey James on the video engineering, and Billy Smallwood bringing you all your video from the sidelines. Rick Hobgood back in Heber Springs at the studio, producing everything for all of us. What a ball game, Stan. It's 14-12.
It's been fun to watch.
Panthers lead 14-12, 26 seconds left to go, and they are driving. They're at the Bald Knob 22s. Lindley takes it. He rolls to his left. He's got a man. He threw it. Oh, my goodness.
No.
It's going to be picked off by the Bulldogs. Picked off by the Bulldogs and returned up to the 34-yard line. So what looked like Heber Springs was going to have the final drive of the first half, Bald Knob has intercepted a pass, and now they've got 17 seconds to move the football 66 yards.
Well, if the Panthers can just keep the Bulldogs from scoring here, you could almost say no harm, no foul on the interception there. It was going to be hard to get it in the end zone in the next 17 seconds for the Panthers, so they just need to stop them right here.
So Moody takes it. He looks. He throws it. He's got a man. Moves downfield. He's going to be tackled by Carter Julian. It's a pickup of about 14. Inside of 5 seconds left to go. Stay tuned at halftime for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report.
Billy, who are you? Lance, you never have given me your prediction for the Arkansas-Alabama game.
Haven't I?
Haven't you? No.
Huh. Well,
you think the Hogs are going to win?
I don't know, Stan. I think that they've probably got a decent shot. You know, I think that the loss last week was one of those that doesn't put you down, but it actually gets you up because it was so frustrating.
Yes, and I hope they come out that way.
You know,
irritated, mad, wanting to get Alabama back for what happened to them, I hope.
Yeah.
So, you're saying the Hogs are going to win? I'm not going to let you off here. You're answering it like a politician.
No, I'm not going to say the Hogs are going to win. I think the Hogs are going to keep it respectable. How about that?
Yeah, that's probably a very good prediction. That's kind of how I feel, but boy, wouldn't it be nice if they won.
It's been so long.
Yes, it has.
Since that has happened. All right, so there's 8 seconds left to go in the Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter. The Bulldogs have it at their own 48, 1st and 10. Moody is in the backfield with a back. He's got 3 Bulldogs split to his left, 1 up top.
Panthers have 4 deep.
Moody looks downfield. He's going to chunk it down there. He's got Gilmore running, and it's going to be picked off by Cusick at the 20, brought back up over the 40. He's getting close to midfield where he's going to be tackled. As time expires in the Cry-Like Real Estate second quarter.
There's a flag down.
There is a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Let's see if this is something that
it's in the area you would expect a hold from Ball Knob.
Well, if it's a hold on Ball Knob, then the quarter's over and we go to halftime. And by the way, at halftime, we're going to try to listen to the Heber Springs band if at all possible.
Well, what great announcers we are.
Time has expired, and that's going to be your halftime score. Heber Springs leads Bald Knob 14-12 at the half. And we are going to step away for a 60-second timeout. Let me look down here. Rick, make that about a 3-minute timeout, and then we'll come back and try to get the band when they come on. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Eagle Bank, Ozark Country Market, McKenzie Realty, First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nice's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Back in the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton here for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. First Arkansas Bank and Trust are the proud sponsors of this Panther halftime report. Start thinking outside the box with the Cube. The Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust is a new way of banking. You can cash checks, make deposits, pay your house or auto loan payment, and interact with a live account representative 7 days a week without leaving your vehicle. ATMs are a thing in the past, so stop living in the past and start banking with the Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust in Heber Springs. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Just a little rundown of the scoring here in the first half. The Bulldogs started off with a 21-yard run. Moody, the quarterback, took it in with 8:57 left to go in the first quarter. PAT no good. That put the Bulldogs up 6-0. The Panthers responded in the second quarter. 8:43 left in the second quarter. Xander Lindley hit Parker Brown on a little swing pass in the backfield, and Parker Brown went on to go 62 yards untouched. PAT was good. That puts the Panthers up 7-6. Then just a few minutes later, Parker Brown once again on a 16-yard reception. 4:29 left to go in the second quarter. PAT good, puts the Panthers up 14-6. And then the Bald Knob Bulldogs responded at 1:23 left to go in the half with a 12-yard run by Hickman. PAT no good, so your halftime score is Heber Springs 14, Bald Knob 12. As the Heber Springs band gets ready to come onto the field here in the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime, we're going to listen in on them when they get set up here shortly. So let's take a 30-second timeout and come back and listen to the band. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greers Ferry Lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings.
All right, back at the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton alongside Stan Lee. Stan stepped out to run down to the concession stand to get some refreshments for the halftime, for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime. Once again, over in White County at Bald Knobs where we're at. Panthers lead 14-12 at the half. The Panther band is getting ready to set up and put on a performance this evening. Mr. Harmon out there trying to make sure everything gets turned on and plugged in. All the kids have what they need to pull off their halftime performance here. So far this year, the band has done a really good job of providing some halftime entertainment. Sounding real good. And the whole show has re-entered the box. I see that he did not bring anything of my liking back. But that's okay, because here in just a moment we are going to put your headphones up there and listen to the band. I know you're always wanting to talk, and I know. Well, that's why we call you the whole show. Although you did come up with that on your own. You're the self-proclaimed whole show, in case nobody really knows anything about that. That was one of Stan's finer days. He even bought an advertisement on a T-shirt for Lawson or Gentry's softball team. And all it said was the whole show. Oh, my goodness. So it looks like the band is getting ready. Mr. Harmon's kind of stepping away. Keyboard is getting ready. Here we go. Let's listen to the band. Another great performance by the Heber Springs Marching Band here at the halftime. First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime. With around 4:40 left to go in the halftime period, the Panthers are up 14-12. I think we're going to step away for an extended timeout here. Once again, the Panthers lead 14-12 over Bald Knob. 4.5 left to go at half. When we come back, we'll get started in the second half and see if the Panthers can go ahead and put this one away. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
Heber Springs is home for Panthers football, and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
Hey, this is Mitch at Red River Ram, Dodge Chrysler and Jeep, and I know a lot of you folks have said you've not heard me on the radio. I've actually had people ask if I've sold the store. No, I haven't. But to be honest, it's not been too fun to talk about everything that's happening. But right now, we're back. We're back with huge discounts on Ram truck. As a matter of fact, right now we have some heavy-duty, four-wheel drive Cummins diesels, brand new, in stock for up to $7,000 off. Red River Ram, Dodge Chrysler and Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs for Arkansas's largest discounts during the Ram Power Days.
Howdy, folks. Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs need your help rounding up some cars and trucks right now. We'll pay top dollar for your vehicle. Any make, any model. Whatever you've got, we want it. Plus, whether you buy a car from us or not, we'll pay cash for your ride. So what are you waiting for? Help us round up some cars, and you can round up a deal. Come see us today at Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs or cowboycbg.com.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Verona's Italian Restaurant, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Stevenson Oil Company, Angie's Hideaway, Pro Land Title Company in Heber Springs, Survival Flight, Olmsted Funeral Home, McDonald's, Jitterbug Coffee House, R-Care, Remax Advantage Heber Springs, Southridge Village Nursing and Rehab. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Back at Ball Knob in the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. Lance Hamilton alongside Stan Lee. Panthers lead 14-12. The Ball Knob band is still on the playing surface, and I know the time is running out on the halftime clock, but I'm sure they're going to give them a few more moments to complete their presentation. So we're going to step away for a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
The all-new Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility. Our certified repair professionals can get you a free estimate in less than 15 minutes and even do same-day repairs. We offer loaner vehicles and flexible payment plans through Sunbit. Open 24/7 online. Go to cowboycbg.com to schedule an appointment today. Let us show you why we're the hardest working team in the business. Cowboy Collision and Customs in Heber Springs.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Dr. Jan Sharp at Heber Springs Clinic, North Arkansas Tire, Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, Heber Springs Eye Care, Judy King School of Dance, Sonic, Cleveland County Memorial Gardens, Affordable Air, Tubby Tees, and Visual Identity. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
All right, back at the FL Davis broadcast booth once again. Your halftime score is Heber Springs 14, Bald Knob 12. The Bald Knob band is still on the field while both teams are warming up on either end. The clock shows a minute 30 left to go in the halftime break. So I think I may get the show's take on what has transpired here in the first half while we're in the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report.
Well, number one is, having watched both teams play one half, the Panthers have a better team. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to win, but they should win. And if they can continue with the offense that they found in the second quarter, then I think they'll just outdistance the Bulldogs. But they're going to have to find a way to stop the Bulldogs on at least one drive so they can maintain their lead. It is a close game, 14-12. It's been a very enjoyable game to watch. We've seen some good breakaway plays, some good defense, good tackles. But Lord only knows what the second half will bring.
Well, that's true. That's true for sure. But it looks like we're going to get ready to tee it up here. Less than 30 seconds left to go in the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. We'd like to thank First Arkansas Bank and Trust for allowing us to do the halftime report. And we're getting ready to start the Reed-Hutchins third quarter.
And Billy, that's the second time
it is.
Lance, thank you for inviting me. I do appreciate you letting me tag along with you tonight.
Oh, anytime. And once again, I do want to thank Jeffrey James, the video engineer, Billy Smallwood, your sideline videographer, and Rick Hobgood, the producer back in Heber Springs.
Well, we're about to go. The Panthers, Gideon Tate has it teed up, and he's about to kick it. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, they're going to try a little trickery. Can they get to it? Almost.
Oh, good try, though. Good try. But the downside is they give it to Ball Knob at the 45-yard line of Ball Knob. So it's a short field.
It is a short field. They're only 55 yards from pay dirt. Moody's already proven that he can guide them down there.
Moody's a good quarterback. I'm glad he's moving on. We won't have to see him again next year.
That's true. While the majority of the Panthers you will see again next year.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they're going to lose Sneed, Bauer Pruitt, Chandler Weber, Chris Edwards, and Trevor Bly, along with Easton Kusick. But we'll see what the Panther defense can do here against this Ball Knob offense that had a pretty substantial drive there late in the second half, or second quarter, I should say. Moody takes it. He's rolling. He's trying to get rid of it, and he does.
Panthers were all over him. He had really no chance from the start.
Luke Elliott was the last one to have an opportunity to get him down. He did have his hands on him. He just wasn't able to drag him down. Pass was incomplete. Bring up second down and 10 from the 50.
Lance, this is one of the smaller high school teams I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Ball Knob. They have a lot of small people.
They got a lot of vertically challenged folks.
Yeah, but they're quick. They are quick.
All right, give the ball off to Hickman, and he's up across the 45. He's going to be brought down around the 40, so that's real close. That is a Ball Knob first down.
Yeah, that Hickman's tough.
He is.
So, Panthers, you can't have any more of that.
No, that's a 10-yard run right there. With 11:42 left to go in the Reed-Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Bald Knob took over after a botched squib kick.
It was almost recovered. It was close.
It was.
Close on the sidelines over there.
Moody takes it. He looks to throw it. He's got his man. His man's down inside the 30. He's going to be brought down at the Panther 28-yard line. That's a 12-yard pickup. And that was number 9. Holder on the reception.
That's a hard play to defend. It's a 1 or 2 step drop, and boom, there it goes. So you got 2 seconds to get out.
So from the Panther 28, 11 minutes left to go in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Ball knob has it and moving. Moody takes it. He looks down the field. He's got a man.
He had him. Oh, did he catch? No, he didn't.
No, the back judge says he didn't.
He had him, though. He had him wide open.
Oh, yeah.
If he could have hit him in stride, that was a touchdown.
Yeah, he just missed that one.
Well, Cusick has come in to shore up the defense there. That was a missed assignment.
It was. So Moody, he's got a receiver going both ways and going to give it off to Hickman up the middle. Hickman picks up a couple. Sneed in on the tackle.
We got a big third down coming up now, Lance. Panthers really need to hold here.
3rd and 6 from the Panther 25. Or just inside the 25. So here we go. Moody gives it to Hickman. Hickman goes up the middle. Parker had a hold of his feet. Was able to slow him down. Host of Panthers. Be 4th down and 3. From the Ball Knob 21, from the Heber Springs 21, 9:57 left to go in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Moody takes it. He looks to his left. He had a man. Gilmore just wasn't able to come up with it.
All right, the Panthers have got their chance now to give themselves some breathing room.
Stan, I think they're going to. I think the Panthers are going to take this one and go.
I do too. Just got that feeling.
So the Ball Knob defense comes on the field. Panthers take over. 9:45 left to go in the third. Xander Lindley in the shotgun with Parker Brown to his left. Brown in motion. They're going to try to wheel it out to him. Brown takes it. He's hit immediately at the 30-yard line. He's going to be brought down at the 32.
If Brown can just get one block on that corner, he can get around there, and he is gone.
Well, I think they were trying to do a remake of that 67-yard play they had earlier.
Yeah, Ball Knob has
running that little wheel route.
Made an adjustment to that. But if he can just get one step on those guys, he's faster than anybody on the field.
That's true. Xander Lindley, Parker Brown to his left. Give it to Brown off the right side. He was hit at the 30.
Almost.
And going to be tripped up. He's going to make it out to the 32, but that is a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
He was one step from getting all the way, really.
Yeah.
11 clipped his feet out from under him, or he was gone.
So from the Panther 33, it'll be 1st and 10. Xander Lindley sticks it in Brown's belly and keeps it, and he takes it across the left side. He's up across the 40.
Close to a first down.
He's going to slide, and it's another Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
There's a good case of the overplayed Parker Brown.
Yeah.
And it gives Xander Lindley some room to run.
So Lindley with an 11-yard pickup. Panthers look at the sidelines. Coach Wood sending in the call. Lindley's got it. He's got 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Brown in motion, coming across. Give it to him. Brown's going to keep it, try to get around the end.
7 got him again. That's
7
twice.
got him again.
Somebody's got to block him.
That was just a missed assignment.
Yeah.
You got to put a body in between him and Brown.
I would like to see a replay of that and see who it was that missed him.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Panthers flipping the side of the field where the receivers are. Cusick's going to be to the near boundary. Rutledge, Yancey to the far boundary. Lindley rolls to his left.
Oh.
He was in the grasp.
That was a dangerous play.
It was. It's going to bring up a third down.
That was not well received by the ball knob faithful here that
No.
we're sitting amongst.
No. They're not agreeing with the official out
No,
there.
they're
but-
not. They're saying it was a fumble. There's no way that was a fumble.
Well, they were saying it was a intentional grounding. They were saying that was
That
terrible.
Could be.
So, Panthers are going to take a timeout. Let's take it with them. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Back at the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton alongside Stan Lee, Jeffrey James, Billy Smallwood, and Rick Hobgood back at the station. With 7:24 left to go in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter, the Panthers lead 14-12. They have the football, 3rd and 10 from their own 44-yard line. 3 Panthers into the near boundary. Cusick up top. Parker Brown in motion. Lindley takes it. He rolls to his left. He throws back to the right. That's Chris Edwards. And he's hit immediately.
And again, number 7 is not blocked.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Man.
Yeah. 4th and 10.
7's really doing a good job shutting that offense down.
He is.
I thought it might fool them to send Parker out to the left that time, and they didn't bite. Didn't bite for a second.
So let's see what they do here.
4th and 10, and we're going. Nope, we're going to punt.
No, we're going to punt it. Panthers will punt. No. No. Oh, they went for it. And they tried a little trickery there, and it wound up biting them. Once again, Stan, we're in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Reed Hutchins Pharmacy is Panther Nation's local pharmacy. Stop in and enjoy their friendly service and extensive inventory. Now is the time to go talk to them about getting your flu shot for the upcoming flu season. Go Panthers from the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy crew. You and I both know the Reed Hutchins guys.
We do. We do well. I'm not sure. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us, that 4th down play. Good stack up that time by the Heber defense.
Yep.
We got 8 of our 11 in on the tackle.
Moody handed it off to Gilmore, and he was finally brought down by Corbin Jones. Loss of a yard. That brings up 2nd and 11. Ball's placed at the Heber Springs 45-yard line. 6 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Panthers lead 14-12.
And Ball Knob has had the ball most of this quarter.
Moody with Hickman to his side. Moody looks down the field. Now he's going to take off and run with it. And he's hit by guess who?
Let me guess. Sneed.
Keenan Sneed.
Yes.
Wrapped him up and brought him down after a 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Keenan Sneed's a ball player.
Keenan is a true joy to watch play football.
He is. He just, you can tell he loves it, and his head is in every play.
Yeah, he's one of those kids that come around ever so often that makes it enjoyable to sit up here and talk about him.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He is the consummate linebacker for the Panthers.
So Moody in the shotgun. Gilmore to his left. He takes it. He flares it out to him. Gilmore out across the 35. He's going to be tackled about the Panther 32, but it's going to be a ball knob first down.
Thank goodness for Cusick. He saved a touchdown.
Yeah. I thought Sneed was going to be able to grab him, but he was just elusive enough to escape that. Hey, Stan, not only does Ball Knob have pink socks, they got a pink stripe and pink numeral on their helmet.
That is really something.
Moody's going to keep it. He's wrapped up by Parker and Sneed.
Good defense. That's what Heber needed, was a really good first down play like that.
Yeah. Looks like he lost a couple of yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 12.
This is the third quarter looks so reminiscent of the first quarter when nobody could score.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the second quarter everybody scored. Here we are again.
So Moody takes it. He drops back. He looks down the field. It's going to be picked off.
He's got some blockers.
Picked off by Chris Roberts. He's going to return it up across the 40-yard line. Panther offense will come back on the field and take over at their own 42-yard line. 3:49 left to go in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Panthers lead 14-12. And Bald Knob just had their first turnover, Stan.
They sure did. And what a great time for it to happen. All right, Panthers in a critical situation here. They lead 14-12, but they are going to need another score to win this game.
Mm-hmm. So Lindley in the shotgun. He hands it to Parker Brown. Parker Brown across the right side. There's the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag.
It's going to be a hold.
Brown picked up 3, but I feel like that's going to be negated.
They have shut down Brown on this corner, so maybe it's time to work the other side.
You think?
Yeah, I would sure try it.
Oh, the Bald Knob faithful is saying, back them up, back them up. So they picked up the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Now they're marching backwards. How far do we go? Just 10? No, just 8. So that makes it 1st and 18. From the Heber Springs 36. Cusick. Rutledge up top. Edwards. Yancey. Near side, Parker Brown in the backfield with Lindley. Take it, toss it to Brown across the left side. He takes the football. He gets up across the 40. He's got a block. He's across the 45. He's across midfield. 40, the 35. He's down inside the 30. They've got a hold of him. They're going to tackle him at the Bald Knob 30-yard line.
That's what I was talking about. Go to the other side.
So that's a 44-yard pickup by Parker Brown. After Stan relayed the play into the sidelines.
I thought it might work. It's got 7 over here stacked.
Mm-hmm. And that's another Cowboy Chevrolet first down. So we'll see what the Panthers can do here. Lindley tries to flare it out to Yancey. Yancey's got it. He's going to step out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So that's another Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Boy, I keep calling them.
Parker Brown takes the football down to the 19-yard line. Pickup of 1. Second down and 9. 2:14 left to go in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter.
Panthers need to punch this one in.
Parker Brown takes it up the middle. He crosses the 15-yard line. He's going to be brought down around the 16.
Brown's had another good game. I think Xander Lindley's played a good game.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. I think your messages may be referring to video, Stan.
Okay. Do we have any idea?
I have nothing. I have no knowledge about that. All I know is that my lights keep lighting up, and my stuff says we're good. Lindley pitches it over to Parker Brown around the left side. He's hit just shy of the first down marker. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1. A long one.
A long one.
A 4th and 1 from the 11-yard line, so the Panthers have made the Red River Boating Center red zone. Let's see if they can punch it in. 3 Panthers split right. Lindley comes up under center, and he goes forward. It appears as though he's going to have the Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
I like that play.
He got under center real quick, and they snapped it, and he took off. So
I like that play.
He picked up a couple on that 4th and 1.
They weren't looking for that.
No, they weren't.
They were set to see something off tackle or to try to take it around the end.
Once again, the Panthers are in the Red River Boating Center red zone. They just picked up another Cowboy Chevrolet first down. Xander Lindley, he's got everybody in tight with him. Kusick in motion. Tosses it out to Brown. Brown's trying to get around that right side again. And once again, 7 and 11's eating it up.
Yeah, they are eating it up. There is a massive failure to block on the right side there.
What we have here is a failure to communicate,
yes,
Stan.
We do have that. Boy, let's go the other way.
And that's going to be the final play of the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. As the time expires, Panthers lead 14-12 going to the fourth quarter. We're going to step away for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Eagle Bank, Ozark Country Market, McKenzie Realty, First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Back at the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton alongside Stan Lee. We've got a 2nd and goal from the 14. Lindley takes it. He drops back. He's looking. He rolls to his left. He's got a man. He throws it, and that's Parker Brown.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see any Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flags, so we're going to say that's a touchdown.
Yeah. he threaded the needle with that one. He had Kusick open at the goal line, and then he had Brown running across the end of the goal line, or the end of the end zone there, and he chose to throw it to Parker Brown, and thank goodness he did. Look at that.
First play of the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter.
This is a big kick. It'll make it a 2-possession game. Oh, boy.
There's Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Offsides on the defense. So penalties decline. We'll re-kick it, or try to kick it. Gideon Tate set for the PAT.
It's good.
And it's good. So at 11:51 left in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter, Heber Springs leads 21-12 over the Bald Knob Bulldogs. We're going to step away for a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nice's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleburne County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greer's Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Back at the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast booth, you just heard the Big Dog Daddy doing his commercial.
Big Dog.
A little pooch kick taken by Bald Knob. They'll start at their own 37-yard line. They got 63 yards to pay dirt. They trail 21-12. Panthers lead 21-12. 11:49 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash.
I like the breathing room.
I do too.
They've got to score twice. That gives you just a little bit of breathing room.
Hey, Stan Rick and his crew have done a great job with all the new improvements to the car wash. They have put in a lot of hours over the last 9 months. We're happy to have them in the community. You need to check out the brand new automated car wash at Super Splash. And I'll finish that here in just a moment. There we go, a little pass out to Hickman. He's stopped immediately by Edwards. Choose from a touchless or a soft touch wash. Leave your car's dirt behind at Super Splash Car Wash located next to Heber Springs Eye Care Center. Go Panthers from the crew at Super Splash Car Wash. I have ran the burb through there, and it does an excellent job.
Excellent. I went through there yesterday myself.
I need to run the burb through there again.
Does a good job.
It does. I like that soft touch.
Mm-hmm.
Moody takes it. He hands it to Hickman. Hickman up the middle. He's going to be drugged down by Jonah Cordell. After about a 3-yard pickup. Well, they just said 5, but I think it's 3. 3rd down and 7. From the Bald Knob 40. Panthers lead 21-12.
Panthers have played really good since they got their feet underneath them about the start of the second quarter.
Moody's going to run it. He crosses midfield. He's going to be pushed out of bounds around the Heber Springs 40-yard line.
Moody could hurt the Panthers if he would do that more often.
Yes.
Actually,
that was a nice pickup.
He's fast.
So the Bulldogs have it inside Panther territory at the Panther 40. 1st and 10. Moody's got a couple receivers on the far side. One to the near boundary. Moody takes it. He gives it to Hickman. Hickman is going around the left end. He gets across the 40, up around the 45 where he's going to be tackled.
He's fearless.
Chris Edwards in on the tackle.
He gets up seemingly a little wobbly or limping almost every play, but he's right back in there.
5-yard pickup.
Panthers need to stop here. There's plenty of time for Ball Knob to score twice. We don't want to give them the chance. Oops.
What we got?
Somebody lined up offside. It's on Ball Knob's team.
Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Takes the Bulldogs backwards. We hope everybody at home that's watching is having a good experience with that. We'd like to thank Jeffrey James, our video engineer, Billy Smallwood on the sidelines, along with Seth Smith on the sidelines, and our great producer that's always been there for us back in the station, Rick Hobgood. All right, Bulldogs. They take it, they chunk it. He's across the 35. He's going to be stopped at about the 30-yard line, which is where they had to get to for a first down. It looks like they got across it.
I think they did.
So it's going to be a Bulldog first down. That was a big third down play.
Yeah. The push pushed him over.
Yeah.
He had about 5 Bulldogs behind him pushing on him. So, big first down for the Bulldogs.
Big first down for the
They
Bulldogs.
are
That gets
still
them.
alive.
Yeah, that gets them to the 29-yard line of the Panthers.
This thing's not over yet. The Panthers do not need to relax.
9-10 and counting in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. Moody's going to hand it to Hickman. Hickman's going to carry it for a couple. He's going to be stopped at the Panther 26. Pick up a 3, brings up second down and 7. Stan, I did not see who was in on that.
I didn't either.
And for whatever reason, we had a little music going there.
Just about broke out into the dance.
Sounded like Cameo.
Yeah.
You ever heard Cameo?
Oh, yeah. Show's been around now.
Have you? That's a good play right there by Zach Parker. 3rd down and 6 from the Panther 25-yard line. Moody's pass completion was stopped immediately upon reception by Zachary Parker.
3rd down play. The Panthers need to get real stingy right here.
Moody drops back. He's rolling to his right. He's looking downfield. He's got a receiver.
I do not know how he caught that.
Tackled immediately by Chandler Weber, but that was a very nice pitch and catch.
Yeah, very nice, but Chandler was right there.
Yeah, that's another Bald Knob first down. That takes them down to the Panther 15. 7:40 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. Panthers lead 21-12. Bald Knob driving. They're at the Panther 15. Moody takes it. He gives it to Hickman. Hickman brought down by guess who?
Yes, who?
There is a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag way over there.
It's got to be a hold.
It's a hold on the Bulldogs, which is
that's huge.
Huge, but it's horrible for them because it was 20 yards away from where the play was actually happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it had nothing to do with the play, but that doesn't matter.
So back them up. Replay first down. It'll be first down and 21.
Every bit of it.
Moody in the shotgun. Hickman to his left. He takes it. He drops back. He's being pressured. He gets a pass off, and it's caught by Gilmore down inside the 10. He's going to be tackled inside the 5-yard line down at the Panther 4.
Heber came on a blitz that time, and both the blitzers were picked up, blocked well, and they gave Moody time to get that pass off.
So it's first down and goal from the Panther 4.
Big play.
Inside of 7 minutes left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter.
This
Panthers
thing's
lead
not
21-12.
over. It's not over yet.
So let's see. Moody gives it to Gilmore. Gilmore's got an initial push, and that's a touchdown.
Well, Panthers going to have to score again.
So let's see what they do here on their PAT stand. You know, the Bulldogs have not converted to PAT all night.
Apparently they don't have a kicker, so they go for 2 every time.
Yeah.
So doesn't really make a whole lot of difference.
It's always nice to have a kicker.
Yeah.
I know in years past when the Panthers didn't have one, it made it really difficult. So the PAT is no good.
Each team has scored 3 touchdowns. That's the difference between having a kicker and not.
That's right.
Heber Springs' 3-point lead.
Heber Springs has connected all 3 of theirs. Bald Knob is not. 6:35 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. Heber Springs leads 21-18. Going to step away for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greer's Ferry lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings.
Back at the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. Kickoff sails beyond some Panthers is picked up deep, and it's all that Chris Edwards can do to get it back up to the Heber Springs 20-yard line. It looks like he might
have the wind knocked out.
Might have had the wind knocked out of him.
He got hit pretty hard.
Once again, Billy Smallwood working the camera. Seth Smith is working the camera for us, Stan. He's a freshman and plays offensive guard on the junior high team, helping out the camera crew tonight.
Yeah, good deal. Okay, Panthers. We need to put 6 more on the board and a PAT to also.
Panthers take over their 19-yard line. Xander Lindley in the shotgun. Parker Brown in motion. Stuck it in, pulled it back out. Lindley was going to keep it, and there was 3 blue shirts. Loss of 1 brings up second down and 11.
They read that play really well.
Yeah, they did. You know, the Panthers are going to have to move the football on its drive stand because Bald Knob is offensively has been moving it.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Bald Knob hadn't outdistanced the Panther yardage gained-wise.
There's a good completion to Logan Rutledge. It's going to be real close. Well, it's going to be about a yard shy of a first down. Brings up a 3rd and 1.
I think he's got the wind knocked
I
out.
think he did. He was up in the air and kind of got his feet catapulted up, landed kind of precariously.
That's a big word, Lance.
How you like that?
That was nice.
I like to throw one of those out every now and
Man,
again.
wish I knew what it meant.
Do you?
Yeah.
You mean they didn't teach you that in Baton Rouge?
No.
They probably couldn't say precariously in Baton Rouge.
No, they say wild words, but
Yeah.
that ain't one of them.
They say, football. No wonder you say some of the stuff you say. I forgot you spent some time down there.
Yeah, I did. And then they sent me over to Angola.
Yeah. You definitely learned some words over there. Kaji-goo-goo.
I tell you what, that's a different world down there. I loved it, but
Yeah.
it is such a. It's almost like a different country.
It is. I spent 4 months in
Yeah.
Lafayette back in the early
Yeah.
2000s, and
Well, you know.
oh yeah,
It is just a different world. He's taking a long time to get him up. I really think
they are.
it's,
They're about to get him.
knock the breath out of
I
him.
think that's all it was.
Okay, Panthers, 3rd and short. Looks like a 2
Yeah,
yards
it's
maybe.
shy of 2. It's about a yard and a
Shy of
half.
2. Yeah, I'd say a yard and 3/4.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd say a yard and a third. How about that?
How about that?
All right, Lindley in the shotgun. He's got a couple of Panthers in the near boundary and 3 up top. 5:35 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash 4th quarter. 15 on the play clock, now 12. Now the Panthers decide to take a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Back at the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton along with the whole show.
Yo.
Heber Springs' one and only Stan Lee.
Only need one.
Is that all they need?
Lord, yes. Hey, since we got just a little time here, let me tell them about a football game I witnessed. I didn't play in it. I was in junior high. Senior high Panthers played the Bulldogs in 1967, and Hurricane Camille had hit the Gulf Coast, and it ended 2-0. The rain was so hard, nobody could hold on to the ball.
Oh, wow.
Heber won 2-0.
2-0. Lindley takes it. He looks. He tries to throw it to Yancey and threw it right into the hands of the bald knob defensive back.
That is exactly what could not have happened.
So,
boy, the pressure's on the Panthers now.
Another turnover for the Panthers. And Ball Knob's going to take over, Stan, at the Panther 20-yard line.
Just when you thought the Panthers had it at 21-12,
yeah,
they turned right around. And, well, maybe not.
5:19 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash 4th quarter. Panthers lead at the moment 21-18, but Bald Knob just picked up a crucial interception.
That was huge.
And now they've got the ball at the Panther 20-yard line. Moody with a back on each side. He gives it to Hickman. Hickman is trying to get outside the left side, but guess who got him, Stan?
I would guess Sneed. Yep, there he is. And Corbin Jones was in.
Corbin Jones was there as well.
So that was a really good defensive play by the Panthers. We need 3 more of them.
No gain by the Bulldogs. It brings up 2nd and 10 from the Panther 20. Panthers defense gonna try to ride an error. Moody's got it. He looks down the field. He chunks it. It's complete. Defense by Roberts. Number 9, Holder. That's down to the Panther.
That's close.
11. Be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Panthers are giving the Bulldogs a lot of room for that pass. They're playing off of them. I don't know if they mean to do that or not, but they're giving them enough room. They can complete those 6, 8, 10-yard passes.
So here come the Bulldogs. Moody, the shotgun, Hickman to his left. Moody's going to keep it. He's going to try to get in behind those guys and drive the pile forward. He is. He's inside the 5. I'm not so sure that he didn't get in. But
unbelievable.
He gets all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah. Golly, he made 9 yards with the pile being pushed.
Yeah. He's all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Oh, brother.
So the Bulldogs have 1st and goal from the Panther 1.
The Panthers have dug themselves a hole here, but it's not over yet.
With 3:46. And there he goes again. There's Moody.
Untouched. Boy, this is going to be such a heartbreaker if the Panthers don't come back.
Yep.
God, right when you thought it was all good. He's in. 26-21. Bulldogs.
So,
2-point conversion is good, and Moody ran it in.
Moody took it. He ran it in for the 2-point conversion. So with 3:36 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash 4th quarter, the Bulldogs have taken the lead 26-21 over the Panthers. We're going to step away for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greer's Ferry lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings.
Back at the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton along with Stan Lee. 3:36 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash 4th quarter. Bald Knob has just taken the lead from the Panthers, 26-21.
What a turnaround, Lance. It was 21-12. Panthers in great shape. 10 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
And it just swarmed.
Yeah. Panthers have the football.
They do have time.
1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line.
This will probably be their last chance.
Pass out to
he got
Edwards.
Edwards got nailed. He held on to it.
He did hold on to it. It was a nice pickup. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3. Ball's placed at the Heber Springs 48. Xander Lindley looking at the sidelines, gets his play. 4 Panthers spread to the left, 1 up top. Lindley takes the ball. He rolls to his left. He looks back. Now he's going to come back to the left side. He's running. He's trying to get rid of the football and find a receiver.
That was wildly reminiscent of that interception he just threw.
It was. Lindley was trying to hit Yancey, who had snuck across the field.
All right, big 3rd down play for the Panthers. About a 3rd and 4, it looks like.
3rd and 3. They're at the 48. They got to get to the 49 of Bald Knob.
Sounds like 4 to me.
Pitch it out to Kusick. Kusick's trying to get there. It looks like he's going to get
a little short
to the midfield stripe, where he's going to be about a yard short. Now, by Stan's math, that would be too short. But
yeah, that was not a good mark.
Wasn't it? Well, his knee hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyway, it could have given us another half yard.
It could have.
This is the ball game right here. 4th and 1.
The Bald Knob faithful are on their feet. Xander Lindley in the shotgun. He's got 4 Panthers spread right. He takes the ball. He rolls to his right. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. Now he's just going to heave it.
Intercepted.
And it's intercepted, and there is a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that came in late.
Maybe it's on ball knob, and we get another look at it.
An eligible man downfield on the Panthers. Penalties declined. Ball knob is going to take over with 2 minutes left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter.
It looks as though Heber Springs is going to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah. Looks that way unless we can make something happen here.
Yeah.
I sure hope we can.
Well, Ball Knob takes over 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Bulldogs lead 26-21. 2:05 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter.
And what a turnaround it has been. It was 21-12 with 10 minutes left. Heber had all the momentum, and then it happened.
Staying at 6:35 in this quarter is when they scored their first touchdown of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. You're talking about Ball Knob?
That's correct.
Yeah.
And within a span of 3 minutes, they scored 2 touchdowns.
Right. Doggone it.
And then come up with some big turnovers. There's a timeout. Let's take it with them. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
Back in the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton along with Stan Lee. It's been an exciting ball game tonight. Stan, right now the Bulldogs are on top, 26-21 with a minute 58 left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter.
And Heber Springs is out of timeout, so it's going to take a miracle.
Moody takes it, hands it to Hickman. Hickman's hit. He's brought down, or he's hit by Edwards and Jordan Tidwell. He's going to be brought down by Tidwell. Pickup of about 1.5, makes about 3rd and 8. Clock's rolling.
Can't get over the turnaround in this quarter.
I know.
I thought Heber had them on their heels and that we were just going to take another one in and win big.
Well, it's been a night of some crucial mistakes for sure. Moody keeps it. He's going to be brought down about the midfield stripe, just shy of it. They'll put the nose of the football at the 50-yard line. 1 minute left.
They'll get it back with about 30 seconds left.
4th down and let's say 4. 3. 4th and 3.
25 seconds left is when Heber's going to get it back.
Clock's rolling. Bulldogs still have all 3 of their timeouts left, too.
They're going to take a penalty here.
I was going to say, I bet they call a timeout.
There you go.
Yep. Well, Stan, you're going to have the task of getting us a player of the game for tonight.
I have one.
You already got one in mind?
I do.
Well, we'll talk about that here shortly.
Okay.
But this ball game is at 25.7 seconds left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. Panthers trail the Bulldogs 26-21.
Been a disappointing fourth quarter for the Panthers.
And what a turn of events.
Gosh, yeah, they could have come out of this game 3-2, but they're going to exit 2-3 with 4 really hard opponents coming up.
It looks like Bald Knob's going to punt.
Difference between going to the state playoffs and not.
That's correct. Panthers are going to take over with 14 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. They'll start at their own 20.
Well, they need a miracle play.
Well, they might have one.
You never know.
So with 14 seconds left to go in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter, Panthers trail 26-21. Xander Lindley's in the shotgun. Panthers need a miracle. Pull this one off tonight. Lindley drops back. He looks. He's being flushed out of the pocket. Last thing he needs is a sack. Lindley's going to chunk it over. And it's going to be an incomplete pass with 4 seconds left to go. We just want to wish all the Panther faithful that came down to White County tonight, if you're listening, have a safe trip back. For those of you that are listening, keep in mind that next week we will be off. We have a bye next week, so our next game will be on the 14th. Is that correct, Stan?
That's correct.
And Xander Lindley is in the grasp, and that's going to be the final play, folks. The final play of the football game is the Panthers drop one to the Bulldogs, 26-21. We're going to step away for a 60-second timeout, and when we come back, Stan is going to give us a Heartland Ford Player of the Game. You're listening to Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home for Panthers football, and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
Hey, this is Mitch at Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, and I know a lot of you folks have said you've not heard me on the radio. I've actually had people ask if I've sold the store. No, I haven't. But to be honest, it's not been too fun to talk about everything that's happening. But right now, we're back. We're back with huge discounts on Ram trucks. As a matter of fact, right now we have some heavy-duty, four-wheel drive Cummins diesels, brand new, in stock for up to $7,000 off. Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs for Arkansas's largest discounts during the Ram Power Days.
Back at the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth, Lance Hamilton along with Stan Lee. Once again, the Panthers go down tonight 26-21 in a hard-fought loss to the Bulldogs at Bald Knob. Stan, there just wasn't much you could say about it. The Panthers had a 21-12 lead starting the fourth quarter when they scored at 11:51 left to go in the quarter. And then at 6:35 in the fourth quarter, the Bulldogs score, making the score 21-18. And only 3 minutes later, they scored again and took the lead, 26-21. And that's where your ball game's going to end right there tonight, folks. Right now, it's time for the Heartland Ford Player of the Game. Heartland Ford is proud to bring you the Built Ford Tough Player of the Game each week. A player is chosen to be honored for their accomplishments. Heartland Ford believes that hard work, dedication, and the drive to give it your all in every aspect, from preparation to play, is why they take the time to honor these individuals. This week's Built Ford Tough Player of the Game is
Keenan Sneed.
Keenan Sneed. Congratulations from the entire Heartland Ford team. Once again, your Heartland Ford Player of the Game will be Keenan Sneed for the Panthers this week. And congratulations, Keenan, on being the Heartland Ford Player of the Game. Well, Stan, It was a tough one to stomach. I know for you being a longtime Panther that the Bulldogs are probably one of your most hated opponents.
Greenbrier would be that.
Would it be Greenbrier?
But, no, it was a tough one to stomach. You're right. Very disappointing. I feel bad for the kids who outplayed them for 3 quarters. And then just it got away from them. So I hate that.
It did. So for Lance Hamilton, Stan Lee, Jeffrey James, Billy Smallwood, and Rick Hobgood, good night, everybody, from Bald Knob. Safe travels, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.